Hello class 9. It is my third video related to lesson 2 from physical features of India from geography. In the second video, I have discussed with you about the important physical feature of India, that was the Himalaya. You know very well, when the Himalaya was formed, at that time there was a river system was also originated from the Himalaya. These rivers were coming from the glaciers of Himalaya, and they were coming down from Himalaya. When the rivers were coming down from the Himalaya, the system of this river started to form a very important landform in India, that is the northern plain. You may see very well, or you know, that the northern plain of India, which I am going to discuss with you as a second physical feature of, or the physical division of India, is located in the northern part of India, and this particular northern plain is formed by the system of three major rivers. Number one, the Indus, in Hindi it is known as Sindhu Nadi. Second, the Ganga, and the third, the Brahmaputra. These three rivers play very important role for the formation of the northern plains. First of all, you may see that the whole northern plain is spread over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer. It is a total area of the northern plain. My dear student, I want to tell you that this particular northern plain is formed by the interplay of these three important rivers, and these rivers are depositing their sediments on the northern plain, and the deposition of the soil is known as the alluvial soil. This soil is very important for the agriculture, and that is why agriculturally this particular northern plain is very productive. The second very important thing about the northern plain, the climatic condition of this northern plain is also very favorable for the human settlement as well as for the agriculture. That is why, due to the presence of water, due to the favorable climate, and due to the good productivity of agriculture, the northern plain is the densely populated area or the physical division of the India. My dear student, I want to tell you, or as I have told to you, that the northern plain is the interplay of three rivers, the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra. Due to the interplay of these three rivers, the northern plain is also divided into three sections. The number one is Punjab plain, number two is Ganga plain, and number three is the Brahmaputra plain. The Punjab plain is formed by the Indus and its tributaries, and is mainly found in India in the Punjab. And the second very important section of this northern plain is the Ganga plain. This particular section of the northern plain is formed by the Ganga and its tributaries, and it is basically found, if we see, in Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. And after that you may see the Brahmaputra plain, which is the third important section of the northern plain, is found in Assam. Means from the Punjab to Assam, it is the extent of the northern plains. Student, I want to tell you that basically the northern plain, as it is written, it should be plain without any relief features. But I want to tell you, in the northern plain we find the four type of relief features also. The number one, as you see, Bhabhar, second one Terai, third Bhangar and fourth Khadar. I will tell you and I will define you one by one about these particular relief features. Now let me start about Bhabhar. Student, you know very well, as the rivers which are coming down from the Himalaya, due to the weathering and erosion, the rivers are breaking the mountain and they are making their valleys. They are bringing down the rocks in the form of small and big pebbles, and especially on the foothill of Shivalik, these pebbles are collected, and when these pebbles are collected there, they form a type of relief features known as Bhabhar. Rivers which are coming from upside to downside, and when they come to Bhabhar, the rivers disappeared. And after Bhabhar, we find the second very important relief feature known as the Tarai. Actually, Bhabhar is found in the north and the Tarai is found in the south of the Bhabhar. Tarai, when we come to the Tarai region, we find there is a wet and marshy area which is suitable for the dense forest as well as for the wildlife. So here we find, or I have discussed, the two very important relief feature, Bhabhar and Tarai. Now I will tell you about the Bhangar and Khadar. Actually, my dear student, the Bhangar and Khadar both are the deposition of alluvial soil on the northern plain. This Bhangar is observed as the old alluvial soil, and due to the old alluvial soil where the flood of river which are forming the northern plain not arrive every year, then what will happen? A type of deposition of old alluvial deposition will be found, and it is known as Bhangar. Actually, this particular Bhangar is not very fertile, but due to the various materials which we use for the fertility of soil, this area is used for the agriculture. Means Bhangar is the old alluvial deposition, and Khadar is the new deposition of alluvial soil. Means where there will be the presence of Khadar on the northern plain, then what will happen? The flood of river which are playing for the formation of northern plain will deposit every year their deposition or sediment in the Khadar. That is why it is known as the new alluvial soil, and it is very fertile area and it is very good for the agriculture. So here you may see I have told to you and discussed with you about the northern plains. Now I am coming to the next very important physical feature or physical division of India, that is known as the Great Indian Desert. You know very well, in India we find that the Great Indian Desert is also known as hot desert and also very known as the Thar, and this particular Thar desert is found, you know very well, in the Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, where this Great Indian Desert lies or found in the western part of Rajasthan. Due to the high temperature or arid climate, means there is a scanty rainfall or low rainfall near about only 15 centimeter. Due to the low rainfall, this particular desert area, you know, received a type of condition where there will be no vegetation, or if the vegetation will be found, that will be the cactus type. And one more very important thing, due to the arid climate, here we find that this particular Thar desert is covered with the sand, and due to the erosion and deposition condition or sedimentation condition, we find the presence of some landforms. Number one, that is the sand dunes and barkhans. Barkhans is known as a type of sand dune, but the design or the size of this barkhan is just like a half moon, and we find a type of presence of the barkhan in the Great Indian Desert. After that, you may see very well that in the Thar desert, due to the arid climate, due to the low rainfall, rivers appears only for some time, and here I have written a very important river which is found in the Great Indian Desert, that is the Luni River. Luni River is the only river which is found in the Thar desert or the Great Indian Desert. My dear student, this river, you know, emerged and disappeared after the rainy season, short rainy season. And here we also find the presence of Samhar Lake. This lake is the saltwater lake, and this lake is used for making salt. My dear student, you know very well that the Great Indian Desert, which is found in the arid climate of Rajasthan, is a type of different physical division of India, where there is a cold Himalayan region, where there is a presence of northern plain with agricultural productivity and density population. The Great Indian Desert is not the dense populated area, and here we find a different type of climatic condition. It means when we discuss about the about the physical divisions of India, we find a type of diversity in the geographical division or the physical features of India. That is why geographically or physically we can say that India is a country of diversity. Due to the explanation of the northern plains and the great Indian desert, in this video I will ask three questions to you. Number one, explain the important features of northern plains of India. This is the important features of northern plains of India. And the second question, define Bhabhar, Tarai, Bhangar and Khadar. You have to define about Bhabhar, Tarai, Bhangar and Khadar, which I have discussed as a four relief features of the northern plain. And the last question, write an account on Great Indian Desert. You have to write in short on the Great Indian Desert, which I have written in short and I have explained to you. Student, you have to write answer of these two questions. You have to make sure that you are writing answer of these questions in your note copy. It is very essential for you. And one more thing which I want to tell you, just after viewing the video, you have to write your name, your class and section as a comment, because it will ensure your attendance also. I hope that you will do it and you will follow it. I hope you understood this video and I hope that you will write answer of these questions in your note copy. Thank you very much.